Okay, welcome back to Bloomberg Television, live from New York. I'm Betty Lou. We're just moments away from that breaking data on jobs. Now, last week, the number of first-time unemployment claims fell unexpectedly. 545,000 Americans filed for job benefits for the week ending September 12th, and the expectation right now is for 550,000 again for the week ending September 19th. And for more on what you can expect, let's get back to Mike McKee. And Mike, I mean, how key are these numbers going to be?
They're not going to be quite as important as last week's numbers because they're the week after the jobs survey is taken for the September jobs report, but they still give people a clue as to how things are going in the labor market, and we haven't seen a lot of improvement in recent weeks. We've seen sort of a stasis where we go up a little, we go down a little, and we stay in that.
We saw much more volatile movements earlier this year, but now they've sort of seemed to have stabilized around this level. I guess the next question is when do they start really going down?
When do they start going down? And economists won't say that we're really in a job recovery until you get around 300,000 jobless claims a month, and so we're still a long way from that.
And at this point, I mean, how important are the continuing claims? Because you hear so much about the exhaustion of those benefits.
Well, the House voted on Tuesday to extend those benefits for another 13 weeks. That should help a lot. The Senate has to act on that. They're expected to do so. It's not really controversial, but it does create much more unhappiness in the country because people don't have any money at all. It deepens the psychological gloom when people are off and has a depressive effect on spending.
Right. And Mike, those numbers are coming out right now, a bit lower than expected and a pretty big drop from last week. 530,000 claims, again, compared to our survey here of 550,000 claims filed. That is, again, for the week ending September 19th. For continuing claims, also a drop off and below expectations at the 6.138 million. That compares to the expectation for 6.183 million claims, to be exact. And Mike, what's your reaction to this? I mean, these are better than expected numbers, but should we be too excited about these?
Well, you can't get too excited about something that happens on a weekly basis, what they call high-frequency numbers, but the trend has been good. It's been now 3 weeks in a row that we have seen declining claims. The graph would show you that they're on a steady path downward, so this is something that's getting exciting. We're close to 500,000.
Yeah.
Once we break that barrier, people will really start to think we're on the right way. So it was a 21,000 drop, 3.8% this week. Very significant. Continuing claims, again, continuing to fall by 123,000. So at this point, looks like the labor market is maybe showing a few signs of improvement, or at least the rate of deterioration has slowed a lot.
Right, exactly. The news we've been hearing, less and less bad. Okay. All right, Mike, thanks so much. Mike McKee, economics editor.